Hello and welcome to NRLW Roundup, where you'll see all the action from the semi-finals of the NRLW Telstra Women's Premiership. I'm your host Paul Grzadka and I'll be taking you through this weekend's games. Sunday sees two massive grand final qualifiers. First of all, the defending premiers Newcastle host the Brisbane Broncos.
Getting underway for the NRLW with two great clashes. And right now, it's the Knights against the Broncos. Broncos with first use of the football. It's a strong charge from Brianna Clark to get us underway, and she's still making metres. That is a good run to set a tone early. Southwell, now Johnston looking to wind up. Lafale and Clark in the tackle for Brisbane. Higgins to dummy half. Roach. Clydesdale, Brigginshaw shut that down quickly.
That was a good read.
Now Higgins out of dummy half. And he's just short.
No, she gets there.
Oh, she got it. No, she got it.
The second effort, Salty.
She did. She kept the arm off the ground, reached out and scored the opening try to the Knights. That's a terrific effort.
Harvey Norman replay. Watch the second effort here. The drive. Lunges forward. Gets tackled here, but watch the second lunge. Drives there and gets the ball right down on the line. Great start by the Knights.
Fantastic. Off the back of an error as well, but what also added to that, Caitlin Johnston has a run. They don't put her on the ground. That means the next play is a very quick play the ball. And Liv Higgins, who has been fantastic out of 9 all season for the Knights.
Brisbane looking for the quick hit back after conceding. Oh, they won't get it because they put it down, and then Layson Albert-Jones is away. What a run, turning defence into attack after the Clark error.
Oh, look at this charge. And the crowd getting behind their home side.
Hannah Southwell, short ball, Johnston. Oh, what an offload, Upton! Beats one, can't get away from Brill, passes to Hannah Southwell. Brilliant, absolutely outstanding rugby league from the Knights. The crowd are up, the Knights extend their lead.
And then there's nice work from the outside backs. But this ability here for the offload, Caitlin Johnston and Tamika Upton, I agree with you, Joey. She is out the premier player in our game at the moment. She comes up with another offload as well. Great push support here from the Knights.
First try of the year for Hannah Southwell. Tamika Upton, the way she pushed herself up in that space, and the offload from Caitlin Johnson. And then the try, and watching Jessie Southwell when she screams.
Ash Werner allows it to bounce. Now Werner. Oh, big hit. It's the two Roaches. Abigail and Georgia. There goes Tamika with a rubber kick. Here they come.
Oh, she got there.
Caitlin Johnston. What a try.
Harvey Norman replay. Watch this. This epitomises Caitlin Johnson. Just never gives up on the chase and gets there somehow. Made plenty of hit-ups already in the game and then made 7 tackles. But look at the determination to get there. Just wanted it more. Great try.
I love the way Caitlin Johnston plays.
Last play here for Brisbane. Brigginshaw. Another tester here for Upton. And she's put it down. Gould can't handle. Will Brisbane go to Malay Hufunga early? No, they go to the other side of the field. And it's Sasolka! Shanae Sasolka with a much-needed try for Brisbane.
Well, straight off the scrum. Set play. They even foxed you. You thought they were going to go out to Melo Hufunga on the left, who is so devastating this close to the line because of her power game.
Australian touch football representative of the Broncos fullback is Sasolka, looking dangerous. Now Brigginshaw down a short side. Sasolka. 3 dummy half runs and they're well into Knights territory. Lenarduzzi. It's a strong run from Chelsea. Lenarduzzi almost gets to the 20. Last play, Broughton. Out the back they go, Maddock, Hufanga, good hands, Robinson. Julia Robinson keeps it alive. Hayley Maddock spills it when she tried to get a pass away. And this will be a turnover. Upton, last play. Lavinia Gould, Ali Brigginshaw, Brianna Clark, Denman, Lenarduzzi. And she is just short.
It was a great tackle here from Abigail Roach.
Gould, Lenarduzzi. Chelsea Lenarduzzi gets one back for Brisbane. She's fired up. So are the Broncos, and it is game on.
And there's some space. You can see out wide. You see where the second rower is, standing on that post, that far post. That's what creates the space. That's when you know, as a 9, that there is space out wide. As soon as you see the second rower in that tight, the Harvey Norman replay shows us beautifully. You can see how pumped Lenarduzzi is to start this half. This is a good start to the half for the Broncos.
So the Knights to feed the scrum. Upton. Dragged down by Maddock. Teitzel in there as well. Roach, Romanak. Solid tackle there. The initial contact from Gray. Southwell. Through the dummy. Tackled on Brisbane's 20. Halfway through the set.
Westpac red zone. The Broncos just in front. Ball.
Oh, what about that? The hands to Romanak and a good tackle. Ali Brigginshaw, right place there for the Broncos at the right time. Teitzel up very quickly on Roach. Shut down that play. Last tackle here for the Knights. Upton down the short side. She loves attacking there and she gets there. Tamika Upton with a vital try for the Knights.
3 attackers, 3 defenders. And Tamika Upton just wanted it more. Must be really strong.
Good tackle from Strange. Last play, Brigginshaw. Just trying to somehow kick away from Upton, but that's hard to do because Tamika Upton read it so well, stays alive. Brill makes the tackle. Tamika Upton is. Hufanga. The power of Melo Hufanga. Get out of my way, she says. Leaving roadkill behind her. Still going. Melo Hufanga. Eventually they stop her.
She is a weapon.
Clark. Goes to Broughton. Broughton short to Gray. They won't go away, the Broncos. Tasman Gray is in and it's game on again.
She's a very powerful line runner. You can see Maddock out the back and Hufanga, the strength of Hufanga gets the winger and the centre really interested in what she's doing. And then they hit that lead and Tasman Gray on the Harvey Norman replay, one-on-one with a half. That's exactly what you want your second rowers doing. On that left
red
edge.
zone, look at the Broncos.
Sissoko, lovely ball. Lauren Dam with her first touch gets a try. There's an impact.
Say first touch. Yep.
Well, just where that tackle was made under the posts, it was Yasmin Clydesdale.
Last play for the Knights. Southwell doesn't think about 1 point, kicks to the corner. Robinson's lost it. Parker has got it for the Knights. They can almost seal it here. Romanak going for the post. Driving defence from Brisbane. 5 minutes remaining. The Knights through Davison has got it. A try that could well send Newcastle into the NRLW Grand Final.
And this play, this is just identifying some space and just putting her head down and going. And Tiana Davison, she only came on in the second half. She didn't play a minute in the first. And she's had some really, really good impact for the Knights.
And her first career NRLW try. What an important one it is. Last play. They need a result. Brigginshaw It's like a pinball machine. That's play on for Ali Brigginshaw.
6 again.
Brigginshaw flicks it out the back. Teitzel, Romy Teitzel, lovely ball. Lauren Dam's in. Hang on a second.
Dam gets a double. Harvey Norman replay, ball ricochets everywhere. And then watch the flick here from Ali. Beautiful ball on the outside. And Teitzel, she's an absolute gun. Look at that flick pass.
What a game of football. And they will defend their title on grand final day. The Knights are through to the decider. Jubilation in the Hunter. Stand up and cheer for your football team, Newcastle. A champion side off to Accor Stadium. Full time, the Knights 30 have defeated the Broncos 24.
The next grand final qualifier sees the Sydney Roosters take on the Gold Coast Titans.
Stay outside.
The semi-final at Allianz is underway for the right to face Newcastle in the big one on Sunday week. And it's brought back by Martor, who won the Player of the Year award for the Titans for the second consecutive year. It was handed out during the week. And now Politi on play too, the fullback getting involved. Normally it's Elliston off the back of Martor, but not this time. Here's Jess ready to go, receiving from Georgia Hale in that ball-playing lock roll. And Elliston with some great go forward. Now the halfback, Brown. Turning bend underneath, and listen to that contact from Hilmawana, who's earned the start in the 16 jumper in company with Koenig. Roosters defence up so quickly, led by Keely Davis. Both her and Boyle fresh and ready to go after missing out last week. And not a very deep kick, and taken by Mia Wood, who's on the left wing for the Roosters. Great chase though. Oh, space opening up here for Bridie Parker. Looks to the outside, finds Fressard, and in cover, Minor Sinapati. Great thinker of the game. Now Kiriaratu, no looker for Canfield, and again Kelly reading it with Aiken. Opportunity knocks for Gold Coast. Brayley Nati from dummy half. And getting down low, Poulet was important there. Now the depth on offer, left-hand side. Chapman out in front of Minor Sinapati, putting the footwork on.
That's good defence.
They slid from one side to the other comfortably, the Roosters. Now Brown for Hale. And ball wrapped up there on play 5. Options left and right. They go back to Brown, through the hands. Oh! Teed it up beautifully, but somehow the Roosters come up with an answer. Chapman couldn't find Politi.
That was a beautifully worked play.
Here's Aiken. Poulet targeting Kiriaratu, who stood up to that challenge magnificently. Now Boyle trying to crash her way over. There's got to be space now after those back-to-back runs. Aiken wants to shift it. They go back to Poulet for one more crack, and again the teenager Kiriaratu with help from Williams Guthrie.
Yeah, strong defence from Williams Guthrie.
They had to go right at some stage, and here it comes. Clever by Koenig. As the Titans were up quickly, and snatched it out of the sky. Still no score, 20 minutes in, but it might be brewing here. Kelleher's kick.
What a
This
pickup.
time Politi. Oh, what a tackle, Fressard.
What a pickup.
Great hands, straight into the game. Parisi, that close to confronting Fressard in the fullback role. Almost through and out the other side, so there's space on this side. If they keep going that way, Bents! Try saver, Fressard as the makeshift fullback. That is remarkable.
Oh, that was outstanding from Jamie Fressard.
So we had 2 periods where the ball has not stopped for over 7 minutes.
That's huge.
It's absorbing sport, and that's clearly ripped out by Davis. It should be a restart or a penalty or something, and here comes the call after the touchy communicated with Casey Badger. We've got Daniel Luttringer and Tori Wilkie running the sidelines in this game.
That one was very clearly ripped out. There were 3 in the tackle, 1 around the ball.
You think the Titans should take the 2?
I would have taken the 2 before if I was the Roosters, just because of how tight this game is.
Thank you. I think the Titans definitely.
I think I would take the 2 personally.
Maybe they don't back anyone to be able to kick that. Although Jorgensen's on the
Jorgensen's
field.
out there.
Miles
Lauren
Brown could kick a field goal from there.
Field goal from 30 odd out, didn't she? And Canfield can kick too.
Here she is. They want to test this side defensively. That's had the reshuffle. And Chapman is dangerous.
They need to do that more. They need to find Jamie Chapman close to the line.
Brayley Narty off the long run. Oh, it opens up! And the Titans score first. Big moment at Allianz.
I would have gone for the try. Absolutely. Kept the ball in play. This is just really smart. They know exactly what their strengths are here, the Titans. And they knew they needed to get this game into a bit of an arm wrestle. And here, the Harvey Norman replay. This is the 3rd time that Brayley Narty has jumped out like this and really challenged the marker and the A defenders of the Roosters. She's done really well here.
Martor held on. So on the last, Brown goes high. Parker waits underneath it. Oh, Chapman rose high, but Parker somehow holds on. Which way will Brayley Narty go? Fires it to Brown. Bents trying to wriggle her way through. Great contact.
Fressard again.
Multiple try savers from Jamie Fressard. Still time to settle things through Martor and maybe have a crack on the right. They'll surely go for 2 now, leading by 6.
Keely Davis.
Been pinged a couple of times, Keely Davis. Beware the pink headgear. Jorgensen keeping it on for this shot at penalty goal and nails it. I think Aiken appreciated it as Kelleher drives it out towards the wing of Minor Sinapati. Oh, beautiful. What a player. Destiny Minor Sinapati is. Weaving her way through traffic. This teenager has a massive future in the game of rugby league. Still trailing by 8 points, the Roosters. Strong favourites, and now Kelly finds Aiken somehow, and Jorgensen was in her peripheral and creates an error. Well done, Riley Jorgensen.
Oh,
and going on with
push
it
and shove. Jeez, Riley Jorgensen just loomed up in Taryn Aiken's windscreen then. I love her.
Just a really good run from Isabel Kelly. Kept it under the right wing and then 2 hands when she saw the support play from Taryn Aiken, but it was the defensive pressure from Riley Jorgensen that created that error.
How do the Roosters turn this one around late? Well, that doesn't help.
Not like that, Speedy.
Well, look at the energy from the Titans.
She's up. Clock is on.
Has Freddie's line become a thing now for opposition players? Are they all thinking in their head before they go to bed before a game against Riley Jorgensen?
Oh,
Beware
about the pink headgear? Maybe.
Look at her celebrate that one, Riley Jorgensen.
Yeah, she hulked out then, didn't she?
Vocal.
This is what you need. This is what you want from your bench players. They have to come on. They have to lift energy because everyone else has been out there. They're fatigued. They're tired. They need that burst. But look at this setup.
They've got 4 out here. And Politi, oh, what a tackle, Fressard. Not many stop Politi one-on-one like that. Lofipour. Hale, Kiriaratu. Oh, so graceful. Thought she was going to go on the outside where there was so much space, but held on. Knew the clock is in the Titans' favour. Elliston confronted by Boyle. Running battle throughout the 70 minutes between those 2. Now Hale. Did well to adjust. Pass off the mark, but now it's working out. Minor Sinapati, and it is the destiny on Grand Final day.
There's the pressure that the Titans put them under to force the error. They got a full set of 6 here off a scrum. Georgia Hale finds Lauren Brown, and it's nice and early ball to Ivania Politi. She gets Jamie Frezard's attention and just absolutely fires a bullet. The winger came in. What a try to the Titans.
What a pill that was. She flung that out beautifully, Politi. She squares up on the defence.
Go all the way back to 1988. The Gold Coast Giants, Choppy Close, Billy Johnston, Rambo Gibbs. That's when Gold Coast had their first crack at top flight rugby league. None of those iterations of the Gold Coast team able to make the grand final, including the men's Titans team, who've been there in the finals but not going to the big dance. But the NRLW team is. What an achievement. Oh, this team that'll have a big build-up on the Gold Coast this week, heading on to grand final day.
An incredible achievement off the back of an incredible performance. This game has been grand final worthy itself. The way they've turned up, the way they've prepared, the energy they've turned out with, the game plan they've executed. And Politi, she'll just run this one out. And they deserve this, the Titans.
Well, their motivation all season long has been to bring a long-awaited title to the glitter strip. And now the Titans get their chance. A grand final for the Gold Coast in the NRLW, and they'll take on the Newcastle Knights. That is an occasion to look forward to.
This just gives me goosebumps. Gives me goosebumps when I see these scenes. Roosters heavy favourites coming into the season whole, not just tonight's game. And the way the Titans have executed Karen Murphy's game plan, the way they've turned out and played for each other, it's just been so inspirational and so impressive. And next week, that is going to be an epic clash.
What a fabulous 2 games of NRLW. Join us again next week when we show you all the tries, all the big hits and all the action on NRLW Roundup.